Hi guys, I'm Vidit. I'm 20 years old and I'm from New Delhi, India. I'm currently pursuing my first year bachelor's from a footwear design college in Noida, India. My interest for footwear developed when I was introduced to the game of basketball. I used to play basketball in high school. I was a fairly average player, but I used to practice a lot with my coach and my friends. I pushed my limit further and I always wanted to be better. And while then I was introduced to the Jordan line, the signature shoes of Kobe and LeBron. Those shoes inspired me a lot. Talking about inspiration, Tinker Hatfield inspired me a lot. His idea came from anywhere. It could be from a car like Retro 14 Jordans, and it could be from anywhere. It could be from Black Cat, the Retro 13s. His designs inspired me a lot. And being new to this sport, I developed interest for athletic shoes. I was really inspired, and I wanted to know more about athletic shoes. I love basketball shoes a lot. I'm a big sneaker fan, and I'm a sneakerhead. It all started when I was going through my Instagram for latest sneaker releases. I saw a post related to F1 Ferrari and the whole event about it. I read the whole post, and I was really inspired by the aerodynamic structure. I wanted to incorporate speed, performance, control, and working mechanism in my running shoe concept. Another idea was to incorporate 3D printing technology in my design, like New Balance is already introduced in the Zante V2. So I have shortlisted all the patterns that represent the contraction and expansion movement on the foot. Moving on, I've shortlisted all the performance material that were required for my design. After collecting all the information that I needed, I started off with the concept development. I designed simple silhouettes of the shoe and also experimented with the midsole. All these lines represent the parts of the shoe that exerts pressure. Also, I learned about pronation. Moving on. After getting into the details of the shoe, these midsole pattern that I chose is flex groove, and what it does, it helps in reduction of pronation. Moving on. Also, while I was pleased with the concept, I started off by drawing different perspectives of the shoe. So here's my final submission for the pensole masterclass, and moving on. Here's the Photoshop rendering to show the final product in the outer environment and give a realistic effect. And here's the detailed view of my shoe. At the back we have a TPU heel cap for additional support. We have a TPU midfoot bridge that confines your feet. Also we have an engineered mesh upper with synthetic fuse overlay. And at the bottom we have a 3D printed Durafoam midsole. Moving on. Again at the bottom we have a flex groove traction pattern. Above it we have the 3D printed Durafoam midsole. Also featuring a OVC insole, which is far more better than your average EVA cushion. Here's the working of the synthetic web and the overlays. Here are the different colorways of my concept. Moving on. Here's the Formula 1 Elite, which features segmented outsole with extra durable rubber. Also, the midsole features bigger and better flex grooving pattern. Moving on. Here's the dark matter colorway of the concept. Moving on. Here's the outsole and the traction pattern. The outsole features the N-shaped cut inspired from New Balance logo with flex grooves. Also, it has a black color shank that provides arch support. This is how the actual shoe would look like on feet, and it is represented by the New Balance runner. Moving on. I would really like to thank Pensole for giving me this opportunity. The whole journey is motivational and inspiring for me, from my starting idea, from my final development. And everything that I know, everything that I do, I'm just getting better. I'm just learning a lot of more things that I've not imagined of. And this whole journey for me itself is inspiring for me. And even if I don't get selected, I would like to thank Mr. Dwayne Edward for providing me this opportunity to showcase my talent. And at last, I would say namaste.